Hello there everyone, my name is Clink and welcome back to Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Last time we made quite a bit of progress in what we could find in the tropical wilds. Today we're going to pretty much finish the area up for the time being by taking on the boss and heading to where Alf first crash landed when we started our journey. I'm going to probably just bring 40 reds, 40 rocks, 20 yellows. I think that's a pretty good amount for today. We don't really need many yellows, since I don't think we're going to be dealing with much electricity. Instead of just immediately going to the boss, I think I will go ahead and take out the enemies over here, so we can see what that's about, since it really won't take that long, actually. Should take maybe 2 or 3 minutes of the day, and I think we'll still be able to get the boss done by little over halfway through. This area is really not that long. For example, the boss, since we opened the path on the first day, the boss I can usually finish, I would say about 2/3 of the way through one day in this place if I'm just doing main story stuff, but let's go ahead, get to the back side of this bulb orb and take him out. A full squad of 100, he's not going to stand a chance. And then I guess this is something decent to use my yellows for, even though you don't need to. We'll get this fruit right here. What is this? A pomegranate? Playing this game makes me realize how little fruits I actually know. Like, I really like fruit, but it just makes me think, wow, I haven't ever tried, like, 1/3 of the fruits in this game, I feel like. Which just feels really weird. But let's just throw our rocks. It doesn't really matter which one we throw up here. I just want to bring 2 captains just in case I need the yeah, that's why I brought 2 up here, because I figured we would have to throw another one up. Let's get everyone up here. And this is going to get us another suit upgrade. I guess this is the... I think this is the metal suit, so that'll make us, what, heat resistant? Whoops. Why is... There he is. I was like, why is Charlie not an option? Oh no, I think this one's just gonna make it to where we take less damage from getting crushed. We need to get this back to the Drake for analysis ASAP. Correct you are, Captain Charlie. And why isn't it letting me hold A to grab it? Whatever, let's get as many as we can on it just to get it moving a little faster. And you guys are the ones left behind. So with that, we can head back towards base and towards the boss, because that was all that was really over here. I do want to do one more rain check on fruit. So this is fruit number 11 here. The boss is going to give us fruit number 12 of 18. We can't get that one, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. I just wanted to double check that we're not missing anything for now. I didn't really plan on getting every fruit possible on the first run for these areas. I was kind of just planning to see what I got along the way, but why not? It'll take me probably a whole extra day or 2 to get those last fruits anyway, especially since they're scattered all over the map of this place, and the enemies will respawn after about 3 or so days. So it's kind of worth... Oh, I guess we got our suit back already. I guess it's kind of worth just getting a lot of stuff done now. Ha, looks like an incoming message from the Drake. Analyzing recovered item. Same cutscene we've seen for the shock suit, pretty much. Yeah, this basically just gives us more defense, which is great. I'm not going to complain about it, even though you really don't need it in this game. I don't think I've ever seen a single one of my captain's health drop below half, ever, if even that. I can't even remember it getting that low. Yeah, let's head up here and finally take on the boss. I guess we're about 1/4 of the way through the day. But this boss is pretty short. This is going to be pretty interesting boss, and I really like this shot here, by the way. I just think it's nice. Nice and pretty with the palm trees. But let's take a look at a flip phone. But there's also some data logs here that I'm actually going to pick up before we start the boss, because why not? You might notice there's some bomb rock holes out on the edges of the arena. You can use bomb rocks for this boss. You do not have to. I would actually just not. I would say it's more risky to do that, since you'd have to, you know, mess around with risking losing your Pikmin to an explosion. That must be the source of that signal that drew us here, but where's Captain Olimar? We've got to find out where he is. I bet if we capture that device, we can use it to expand the Drake's search range. Okay, then let's grab it. Our red Pikmin are doing such a great job digging it up. Guys, you dug a little too far. Oh. Hello. Well, meet the Sandbelching Meerslug. This is going to be our main boss for the area, and is pretty easy. He's gonna burrow in the ground, and eventually he will make a sinkhole. Just walk away from the sinkhole, he will suck in. If you want to, you can actually go into the sinkhole and just charge your Pikmin, and most of the time he won't actually manage to eat one, and they'll just kind of hit his lips and then bring him out. I would probably do that if I was doing the whole area in a single day, but we're just going to leave him to do whatever. This is where you would really use the bomb rocks if you wanted to, since they should just go in towards him, but I'm not going to risk it with the bomb rocks. We're just going to wait till he decides to poke his head out, which he's going to do. If you see a mound start to build, he's going to come up. He's going to fire some boulders out that normally would be cause for concern, but they're not in this case. And let's go ahead and spicy up. I think this guy has arbitrary health limits. Yeah. I don't remember those being in the original game. I might be wrong about that. And I'm pretty sure they're also removed in normal mode. So it really isn't worth using your ultra spicy sprays on bosses. Go ahead and charge all of our Pikmin up to them. They should just start. Yeah. Hooray! What? That didn't do nearly as much damage as it should have. The spray's already gone, wow. I guess it's gonna take a little more than halfway through the day to kill this guy, just because he's... Ooh. His mound will get slightly bigger throughout the fight, and then at the very end of the battle it actually is quite large. And we'll have to charge up a pretty steep slope, but... Can I charge all of my Pikmin onto you, please? Okay, hopefully he goes down from the next cycle, but I feel like he'll live with the sliver of his health left. As you can see, he's kind of putting this up to make it a little harder on us, because he's probably going to do a bigger sinkhole once he does the ring around. Yeah. Come on, Alf, get over here. Oh, this is bringing us... Oh, no, I thought it was bringing us in from almost no matter what. Yeah, as you can see, the sinkhole's a lot bigger at the end of the fight. Now we need to make our way up there again. That should get him. Come on, there we go. Please be the final blow. I'm not surprised. Come on, guys, let's get out of here before he makes another sinkhole, because he's probably going to do that. Oh, I guess he's going to make it over there instead, though. Oh, wow, that one... Huh. I've never actually paid all that much attention to his sinkholes, but that is a whole lot deeper. As you can see, you could not walk out of that one, so... You might want to avoid those. Okay, this is going to be... Wow, this isn't as steep as I thought it was. Let's go ahead and finish him off at last. That took a while, but I do like this boss. I think it's pretty fun. I would say my favorite boss in the game is probably going to be the 5th boss. And we have... Oh, look at the cute little... hamsters? Ferrets? Can't tell what those are, actually. They're cute, though. But let's go ahead and get everything back. We have ourselves a phone. Then it doesn't really matter what type gets this. I'm just going to give it to the reds. And then we need to carry back this watermelon in several chunks. So let's lucky 5. That should be 1. I think this is 8. Is that 8 or is that 7? 5? No way. Yeah, the water... this is usually about where Ultra Spicy starts to feel annoying, because it's only situations like this where you can't actually hold enough Pikmin to carry all this stuff in one go. So you're just kind of left doing multiple cycles, really, or giving up the boss is what I would usually do, I would say, since in this game you probably don't really need to grow too many numbers. I did a Deathless run on Ultra Spicy, and really you never need more than, I would say, 40 of a single type. I love dragging the boss corpses back, though. They're just so massive. Like, this takes up so much space. I still wonder how only 20 Pikmin can lift this, though. I feel like if this was Pikmin 1 or 2, it would take 60 or 70. But yeah, that is everything we can do in the Tropical Wilds for the time being, and we still have plenty of time to spare, so I guess I can throw or grab some of these pellet posies around the area, because why not? I think a couple more yellows couldn't hurt. I need to call for, what, a 20 difference, so yeah, they all have about the same amount, actually. That. It's a little unfortunate that we didn't get any new Pikmin types in this area, though, and just had to deal with what we have. We'll be getting a new type of Pikmin, and I believe, well, yeah, we should be able to get it tomorrow without too much trouble. The next area of the game is my favorite area in Pikmin, so I'm really excited about that one. Ah, looks like an incoming message from the Drake. Analyzing recovered item. The folded data gun. I think this is the second phone we've gotten. Wasn't the Armored Modads just the first phone? Signal strength is very powerful and contains a technology unknown to Kopai. This can be folded in 2. Unbelievable. I'll have Alf inspect this and see if we can use any of its components in the Drake's communication system. Yeah, it was really cool when Samsung finally figured out how to make a folding phone. No, I'm kidding, but it is nice to see old things like flip phones in the game. Although Pikmin 4 leans even harder into that with the game's treasures. When, oh man, what were some of the things in that game? I know you could get stuff like the GameCube controller and the Wavebird in particular. That was a neat thing to find. But with the watermelon getting back, I think that's the last chunk. No? Oh, the big one's still on its way, isn't it? Yep. Come on, guys. Let's get a max carry going. I feel like it's harder to max carry stuff in this game. Mainly because it doesn't feel like they actually are. Because there, look at that. There's enough room on there for more Pikmin. Come on. I'm missing one, aren't I? Yep. Okay. I'll just be right back once I go get this guy. Okay, I figured I would at least save about 30 seconds, but with that, we're done here, so let's go ahead and end the day. No point in sitting around with nothing to do in a Pikmin game. 9 days, 3 days per area. Yeah, I think 3 days an area is pretty much going to be the going rate all the way until we beat the 5th boss, and then after that we'll probably have to cycle through the other 3 areas. I would like to do them each in 1 day, and then that would put me at part 19 for the final boss, I guess. Although I might split that into 2 parts, 1 part for the area and 1 for the boss itself. And on the reruns to each area, I am going to show something I haven't really talked about, which is the murals or the drawings that are hidden throughout the map. Let's go ahead and just speed right through this. This watermelon gives you like 3 days worth of fruit, I think. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's only 2. I would think that the whole half is a whole day on its own, though. Oh, no, it was 3 days. Okay. We're probably going to end up with I'm gonna assume like 75 days worth of food at the end of the game. You essentially have 100 days to complete the game. That is the hard time limit, if there is one in this game. But by no means should you get anywhere close to that. I would say even at most a first playthrough would take, I would, being extremely generous, 60 days, but I think my first playthrough of this game was about 35. We showed that beastly Meerslug who was boss and retrieved the communication device without incident. Alpha is working on incorporating the device's transmitter into the Drake's communication systems. The creatures on this planet will eat anything. What gluttons. I'm glad we Copites aren't like that. Oh, we have Charlie making one. I feel like this is the first time Charlie's done one of the logs, actually. Very interesting. And now we should have the next area unlocked since that's all done. Day 10 I feel like is, yeah, that's a pretty good day to reach this place. I think the earliest I've done it is day 6, but that's completely ignoring any optional fruits, really. Or I guess day 7 is probably when I actually got there. Yeah, we've unlocked the Twilight River. It only has 15 fruits there. Thanks to that technology we found, we've been able to expand the Drake's scanning range even more. So, another signal. We thought the last signal was coming from Olimar. We have to follow it. It's our only clue to his location, and that of our cosmic drive key. I feel like we're on a wild goose chase, or worse, what if this Olimar isn't what he seems? Don't worry, Brittany. If anything happens, you have both Alpha and me here to protect you. Why doesn't that comfort me? Alright then, let's get going. The hunt for Olimar continues. Let's see what our captains have to say. But instead I'm distracted by the rubber ducky floating around. The variety of fruit on this planet is truly impressive. Sometimes I think about making a home here. It might be nice. All the juice you can drink. You think people would ever visit this planet on vacation? I don't know, but right now the people of Kopai are depending on us to stay on the task at hand. Yes, of course, Alf. I was just wondering if tourists would like it here. No harm in that. Charlie is totally slacking off a lot on this adventure. I'm also wondering if he's ever mentioned his rubber ducky at this point. I can't remember him doing it, but he does talk about it quite a lot. Anyways, with that, that is all we'll be doing today. I'll see you guys next time where we'll jump into the Twilight River. Bye-bye.